Hey, what's up LGU? Welcome to my new series. I haven't really thought of the title yet. It'll probably be like my tips of the week or something similar to that. But you'll probably have guessed by the title. I'll explain what it is later, and I hope you didn't pay too much attention to that little bar at the bottom there, because that may have given away the score, which I won't spoil. But I'm going to introduce myself because this is my first video on Legit Gaming Union. So my name's Jake, my YouTube channel is JakeyyHD, and I'm not going to do the generic intro that everyone seems to have copied off Hutch. But I post a variety of games, mostly Call of Duty, but I do a lot of Let's Plays and stuff as well. And as for any additional information, I come from Wales if anyone cares, although I doubt anyone does, and I bet that half the people don't actually know where Wales is. But it's basically just a small country that's part of the UK. It's part of Great Britain, but it's kind of attached to England. But that's about as far as I'm going to go, as most people think that Great Britain is just England, and I'm too lazy to explain the whole deal. But now to talk about something that I should have talked about a little bit earlier, is what this series is about. It's going to be split into three parts, or the video is going to be split into three parts. The first one's just going to be some gameplay that I got this week that I thought you might be interested in, that I think will be enjoyable to watch. This week I have a free-for-all on Nuketown, and you may be able to guess the score, but I'm not going to give it away. It's pretty good. I'm not saying it's difficult to do, especially on this map, and I'm sure, as you've probably all noticed, I am using the AK-74U. But unfortunately I didn't realise at the time that this gun was going to be classed as being so overpowered, and in my opinion I don't think it is. I think it outclasses the submachine guns a little bit over range, but something like an MPL and an MP5 will absolutely destroy this gun in close quarters combat, or close range, sorry. But yeah, that's the reason I don't think it's overpowered, and you'll see me switch through a lot of guns in this. So that should show that I can use all guns. Not that the gameplay is that important anyway in this video. I just wanted to introduce myself to a new crowd, and hopefully it's gone well. Another reason I don't think the AK-74U is that overpowered is because it's been patched, so it loses damage, it loses more damage over distance, and it loses it over less distance as well, which stops it being in the same class as the assault rifles, as well as being better than the assault rifles in close range, which is why it was so overpowered before. I'll be perfectly honest with you there. But no, for me this gun isn't overpowered. I wouldn't say that it outclasses a lot of the submachine guns, such as the MPL and the MP5K, but others seem to do better in close quarters, such as the Mini Uzi. Scorpion I haven't really found too useful, so no, I wouldn't say this gun was overpowered. I think some of the other submachine guns need to be improved slightly, because I think they're underpowered and they can't really compete with the assault rifles, especially at close range. Like a FAMAS will beat most submachine guns at close range. But enough of talking about that. I think the gameplay is coming to an end pretty soon here. I've got the kill streaks, the Blackbird, the chopper gunner and the gunship, which as soon as you get to your Blackbird you're almost guaranteed the rest of your kill streaks, and in a free-for-all if you get a chopper gunner and a gunship you're almost guaranteed to get the rest of the kills that you need. So that's about it for the gameplay, and on to the next part of the series, or this episode of the series. The next part is going to be a few of the clips I got this week. Some of them will be fails, but others will be things I thought were pretty cool. I'm not going to ruin it. You can just watch it after this gameplay. But there you go, 30-0. I'm not saying it's difficult, especially on this map with the AK, but that wasn't the whole point. The whole point of this was to enjoy yourselves. So here is the clips. While watching the clips, I just wanted to ask, would you rather the first part of the gameplay be concentrated on tips or different topics? Leave a comment down below. With this video I just wanted to do something other than the normal gameplay commentary, and I hope this might make me stand out from the crowd a little bit, because I know that everybody's going to be doing Black Ops gameplay, So I thought this may just help me just stand out from the crowd a little bit. And I just want to take this time to thank everyone at LGU for uploading this video. Assuming it does get uploaded and there's no problems or anything with this format for the video. And that was a lovely hardscope miss there. But it all worked out in the end, and I want to ask you to come check out my channel if you want to, if you like what you've seen so far. And this is pretty nice to get a ladder shot and a collateral in the same streak. I hope you're looking forward to the next two streaks, because they were pretty good. I was pretty proud of them, especially the streak on Nuketown. But yeah, as I was saying, if you like my stuff, come and check out my channel. Link will be in the description, so hopefully you do that. It would really help me out as well if you subscribed, if you want to, of course, and if you like my stuff. I think I'm on about 425 subscribers at the moment, so if you could help me get to 500, that would be awesome. It looks as though the clips are about to come to an end, so I just want to talk to you a little bit more about this series. I'm going to be doing one episode every week, and the first episode of every month is going to be uploaded onto LGU, assuming that it gets a good reception, which I'm hoping it will do. I'm hoping people will like it, because it's a little bit different to what everyone else is doing. And I haven't said what the last part's going to be, so I guess I'll do that now, because the clips are coming to an end. There's this clip and one fail clip at the end. The last part of this episode of the series is going to be my pick of the week. It's going to be a game that I think is underrated, and it's going to be something that isn't Call of Duty related. This week is Zombie Apocalypse, and before I go into what Zombie Apocalypse is, I just want to say why I chose it. And I chose it because it's a fun game, it's free, or at least the demo is, and that's all you're going to need really. There isn't really much point in buying the full version. You get enough in this version, and I use it if I'm downloading a demo, and in which case if you try and play a game while you're downloading a demo, say Call of Duty or something, then the demo will stop downloading, so you can't do both at the same time. But if you play this game, you can carry on with the download, so if you're waiting for something to download, this is definitely a fun game to play to pass the time while you're waiting for your game to download, or your demo, or whatever it is. And about this game is it's kind of a rip-off of a game that was on the PlayStation 2, and it's kind of similar to Dead Ops Arcade, which is on Black Ops. I'm sure you've all heard of that. It's kind of similar to that, and they're both rip-off. I wouldn't say they were rip-offs, but they were kind of similar to a game that was on the PlayStation 2. I can't really remember what it was called, but I think they're called two-stick shooters or something like that. It's kind of like, imagine Geometry Wars but with zombies in it. That's basically what this game is. I just wanted to show this game basically because I don't think many people have heard of it, and it's definitely a fun and useful game to play. Even if it's free for this demo, so that's another reason why I did it. The games I do for this last part of the series, they're not always going to be free, but I'm going to try and keep it to games that are not really that popular, but I think they're really good. For the sake of time, I've only shown one day of this game. In the demo you will get 3 days that get progressively harder, and you get different maps and stuff as well, which is good. But the video is coming to an end now, so I just want to say thanks to everyone for watching. If you've watched this far, you could leave me a comment, that'd be nice, and like the video if you haven't already. And I want to say thanks to Legit Gaming Union for a second time for letting me upload this. It's really appreciated, and I think what you're doing here is really good, and I hope it goes well for you. But I just want to leave you with this. I thought it was kind of funny, so I guess I'll just go out with this. I said this about 4 times in that sentence. But anyway, hope you enjoy.
Oh yeah, I am the man who is your daddy. Danger, all zombies, danger.